So, you guys, today we have a giveaway. And guess what today's giveaway is? All right, can't wait. I got to tell you. Okay, so today's giveaway is your choice of one of my organizer trays. Your choice. So, you get either one of the long, or the medium, or the clear. So, you guys, today's giveaway, the way you guys enter is comment below so we can enter you in my little box that I pull towards the end. I know, hold on, let me bring this closer. Fred, I heard you tell me that my volume was a little low yesterday. It probably was my fault. Let me put this closer. It was a little far away from my mouth yesterday. So, you guys, comment, comment, comment. Comment below so we know you are watching, and then we will enter your name for the giveaway. I will announce the winner towards the end of the show. So please be around towards the end of the show to see if you are in fact the winner. So, you guys, comment. Hi, Carol, Myra. Hey, my loves, my angels. Hi, Linda. Okay, so what I want you guys to comment here, you know what I want you guys to comment? I want you to comment a question. How about that? So comment a question. You know what? Or tell us what you love about the Jooltool. How about that? If you don't have a question to ask, just tell us what you're enjoying about your Jooltool. So Karen Miller just posted a little comment that she's been working all morning long on the Jooltool. I am so excited for you, Karen. Doesn't it give you a feeling of an accomplishment, something you did for the day, and like you were creative, and gets those mind juices flowing? You know, your mind, hand-eye coordination, all of that keeps your body healthy, harmonious. All of that stuff is good. So kudos to you, Karen. Okay, so again, you guys, if you're just joining, today is Friday giveaway, giveaway, giveaway Friday. The things I come up with, like my own jingles. Okay, you guys, so today's giveaway is one of my organizing trays. If you haven't gotten one, you guys, it's a good thing to get one to get a little organized, and you don't have to only use it for your Jooltool stuff. You use it for other things. I actually put it in my bathroom for my cosmetics, and have started to put all my spices in one. So it's a nice little tray to grab them all. And they're very sturdy. That's the thing, you guys. I don't think if you guys, like, until you feel it, you don't realize how sturdy they are. They're very sturdy. So, you guys, this is the long, this is the medium, and this is the clear one. But the clear one only holds the 3-inch. Just keep that in mind when you're going to make your choice. Whoever the winner is, you get a choice of one of my trays. That's today's giveaway. Okay, guys. Aw. Oh, that's wonderful. Suni says she just received her wheels. Who said who says I'm sunshine? Deanne from Bright Spot said I'm a little sunshine to her day. So yay. Thank you guys. You guys are my sunshine. Okay, okay, so I'm going to leave this right here. No, oh, your vacuum arrived. Myra got the vacuum. Good job, Myra. Just remember, Myra, once you already have the hood with the visor, just all you do is just go like that and just twist it right here, and that's all you need to do, and voila, it's on. So just, that's all. You get the little nozzle, just twist it on, and you're good to go. And everyone else should be receiving your hoods already. If you guys haven't already, I think I've done enough videos of how to remove the hood, pop it out, bring it back in. Oh wait, not with the vacuum, but okay. So, you guys, I'm ready. I'm ready to do like a start and finish of some silver pieces that I have here. So I'm gonna keep showing you guys some tips. Move along pretty fast, you guys. But if you guys have questions, post them. They will read them to me, and I will. What do we got? We got a question already? Yes, Paula, it's not just light pressure against the wheels. She's asking, should light pressure be used on all the wheels? It's not just about light pressure. It's about a consistent, uniform pressure. So you don't want to push it so hard that the machine will stop. because if you push it too hard, the machine will think that something has gotten caught, and the safety mechanism kicks in, and the machine will go loop and stop immediately. So you never want to go to that stage, because that could be dangerous to your Jooltool after so many, airbags going off. It's not good. So if you're going to use any kind of pressure, I would say just a light but uniform pressure. Keep it uniform. Don't just hop around, light touch like that. Just keep it uniform and stay in the center of the wheel, not on the edge. Go ahead. Next question. Penny. Hi, Penny. Okay. Okay, so Penny wants to know how to fix a scratch that is already on a stone that's already mounted in a pendant. I can show you guys how. That's like a #1 question I get when I'm at a trade show, like at all the shows I go to. People always want to know how to fix a scratch of a stone that's already set in a mounting. Honestly, the Jooltool is the only tool that can do it professionally, honestly, really, even if it's faceted. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get something set up to show Penny. So like, let's say that first, you guys, when you guys have a scratch, analyze it. Put your nail over it. Do everything in your power. Grab a loop. Look at it. See how deep that scratch is. And if the scratch isn't so deep, I would say to stay in the brown family. Yara, can you show the brown diamonds right here? So I would say to start with the 3000 is the safest bet. Now, if it didn't come out with the 3000, then move to the very fine right here. And if you really can see that the scratch was really deep at this stage, you might just want to jump straight to the fine. Yeah, there's a manual here. Oh, I have it actually open. I was using that. So you guys, if you guys have the user manual, this is what I'm talking about. So if you have like a little scratch, it's on the hard lapidary page because it shows you the full range of all the diamond wheels. You might want to just start at the 3000. Where am I? Right there. The polishing diamonds. And if that scratch doesn't come out with that step, move back up the ladder. But I never like to start in the coarse world, because then you have to work your way down. And what if you didn't have to? What if you did the 3000 and you're like, yes, and then, done, I'm done. Hold on, let me fix my mic, because I want Fred to make sure he hears me. Do you guys hear me loud and clear? Just want to know. Okay, so you guys, here's a little tip, you guys. Oh, Kristen, I gave you my silver Sharpie. Can I get a silver Sharpie? Just anything. You got one? Yeah, can you get one? I knew that was so good. And I was like, I'm not going to use a silver Sharpie tomorrow. And sure enough, the first thing I do. Okay, so you guys, look. Okay, yeah, so Yara's going to give me an overhead shot. So I have something that's mounted already. You guys see that? Here, if I have a scratch, I'm using this one because it's dark. So like, what if my scratch was right there, for example? Do you guys see that? I just put a little silver mark right there. What if my scratch was there? I don't have to do the whole darn stone all over again if I just want to get rid of the scratch. But let's say if the stone was worn, I can do the whole stone while it's in the mounting. Anything. So that's easy. But even if it's something that is like quite flush too, like say your scratch was right there. You guys see that? Oh, maybe I should use a black one. Oh, see, this is important. Use the silver for something dark. Use a black for something light. They're very handy to have around. However, I used to have the clickers. I don't know what happened to my clickers. So do you guys see that? So I went ahead and marked it here. So if you need to do that. And so let me show you guys what I mean. So if I'm going to use the 3000 or even the 8000, just let me do that for time's sake. There's the 8000. Oh, God, I have no water. Thanks. Wasn't planning on doing a stone, but okay. So I have the 8000 with like very little water. Just any water, Yara, is fine. Hold on. Okay, just a little water. There you go. Okay, so give yourself some water. Give yourself some water on the stone. There you go. And then run it at slow speed. So just so you see how I'm holding it, you can see right through the wheel. So if I just want to just polish that little area, that's all you need to do. Just kind of blend it in there. You see how I was just able to touch that one little spot? Do that so you get the shine. Right there. And same goes for here. So just want to show you how to do it. The wheels will actually do all the work to remove, but I just want to show you my technique. You know, once you do that little area, just round it over, kind of blend it in with the rest, and I hope that helps. So that was at, what did I use? I used the 8,000. Yeah. So then after the 8,000, you can hit it, of course, with the 50,000. You guys all know that, right? And again, run it at slow speed. Darken this bad boy right there. Right there, I did that one, and then this one. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Just touch this up one more time. And then so when you do the 50,000, you guys, you can kind of go over the entire stone so that you kind of bring that same matchy-match polish. Because you'll see, like right now, the polish of this opal is not as shiny as my 50,000. And so I'm kind of almost bringing it all to that one shine. Can you guys see that? Yeah, right there. And same with this. You guys see that? So when you do the 50,000, don't be afraid to kind of go over the, almost like the whole stone, to make sure that final polish matches. Because I mean, not every stone goes to a 50,000. So your stone might look actually even better once you're done. See that? Okay, so that answers polishing a stone when it's set in a mounting. Next. Okay, guys. All right, I'm going to keep going and show you guys some stuff I've been working on. People have been asking. Okay, so you guys, I've been asked to finish a silver ring with grooves in it, and I've been asked to clean one of those plates that you use through your rolling mill that you guys can put like the design in, you know, like some of these blanks. How to clean it up. You can see it's not very even on this side. I'm going to show you guys how to trim all that up and clean that up, and I'm going to show you guys how to clean up like a raw nasty piece of silver overhead. Which silver do you guys want to see? I have two. I have one with more prongs, and I have one that is more smoother on the sides. This one on the left or this one on the right, do you guys want to see a finish? I can go through. Okay, you guys, I'm going to keep going, and then I'm going to answer your questions, you guys. I'll stop right after this. So, which one do you guys want to see, the left or the right? Let me know. Meanwhile, at the farm. Oh, and also people wanted to know how to clean up stuff like this. Anyone interested in seeing this? I'll just show you guys how to trim that down. The left. Got it, Nicole. Okay. 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 Okay, so the left wins. Okay, so the left wins. The right one, I'll do at another show. How about that? Because I'll be doing these shows every day. So we need something for every day, you guys. So since we're on this right now, I'll go ahead and show you guys how I clean up. So I'm going to use a lot of the 2-inch wheels. I'm going to use my Scotch-Brite and my felts. So just to give you an idea of what I'm going to use to clean this bad boy up, kind of give you a heads up of what I'm going to use. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So you guys, first I almost want to get into all the nooks and crannies first before I clean and make everything smooth. So I'm going to use my 220 brush. Now I can use the 120. If this was like more like metal clay or something really nasty, I might use the 120 or maybe in something like this, but I don't think I need it. So it's best again to start off low, and then you can always go back up. So let's go ahead and clean up all in between all the nooks and crannies. You guys see how pretty that gets already? So now you just want to change the pattern. Kind of get in there. You see how nice and clean it's getting? So you guys, yeah, Kristen's on it. So there's some weird stuff. I love your questions. Keep them coming. I love it, you guys. Even if I don't get to them today, I promise it'll be good content for future shows, you know? Okay, so I think I'm good with this. So you just got to make sure you got all the nooks and crannies. Next step. So let's hit it with the 400. Okay. So there you go. Just a real quick. You don't have to spend as much time with the 400 as you did on the 220. Just kind of glide over everything, whatever you can. Some stuff I'm going to get with the Scotch-Brite and smooth it down. There you go. That's good. See how much smoother that is, you guys? Ooh, it's silky smooth. It really is. Okay, so you guys, I am going to stop at the peach. No, I'm staring at it. The peach. I'm not going to use the green just yet, just so hang on to your socks. So we're just going to go up to the peach. See that? Get all, and you're going to get, at this stage, what you get is what we call a pre-polish. Sometimes I do this at a show, and people are like, oh my God. And I'm like, no, 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 it's a pre-polish, you guys. Even though you get a shine, it's still considered a pre-polish. This is not up to Jooltool standards, by all means, you guys. This is a pre-polish. We can get way better polishes than this. This just gets you to one state. Just get all the nooks. Your job here is to get into nooks and crannies, guys. There. Okay, see? So that's what I call, oh no, let it focus. So that's what I call a pre-polish. Okay, see that? Just to give you an idea of what that 6 micron looks like. That's a pre-polish. Okay, so next step, I'm going to use the Scotch-Brite. I think I'm going to use the Very Fine. So this is the Very Fine. The cleaner one looks like this. When you guys get it, it's like marked really nice as Very Fine. Put that back. So run this at full speed. Now I'm going to clean up all this stuff. Make sure it's fluid. Kind of get all the way to the edge. And that's all. You don't really have to hold it there for too long. It does it nicely. Look. So I am keeping some pressure to make sure I'm up against the wheel uniformly. So the pressure is so I make sure I'm making contact with it. It's not overly aggressive where things are going to start, you know. And so you want to go like this. So you see how there's a curve here? I'm actually going to darken that so you guys can follow what I'm doing. And there's some pits there too. So I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So I'm going to hold it. I'm pinching it really good here. And I'm using my index finger to support. You see, guys, how I'm kind of feathering it right there, and I kind of get rid of all those nasty pinholes there. What you saw right there, you guys, were porosity. I don't know if you guys can see how the porosity gets hammered away and it's no longer there. So you just follow through, kind of go like this, la 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 la, and drop it. Same here, so you follow through all the way, kind of get into that little corner right there and follow the design. Follow the design. Follow the design. It's pretty easy. It's kind of like follow the yellow brick road. So here's another pit. You guys see that little porosity pit? You guys see that pit right there? Oh no, can you guys see it? Yeah, right there. Do you guys see that little pit right there? Right here. I'm going to make a little circle around this. This is called, what we call in the ring, we call this porosity. A lot of people call this a pinhole because it looks like the tip of a pin. You dipped it and it made a hole. You guys see that? So whenever this happens, I want you guys to apply that same method. Bring in material from here towards it. Same with the left to the right. So you're going to go ahead and move the metal. Kind of move it. Get some heat build up. And kind of fill it. Fill it. What's a deep one? It's a deep one, you guys. So you just kind of have to keep filling it. I might use the fine for this. Hold on. It's getting smaller, as you can see. And look, the shank is not changing in shape. Hold on, let me go like this so you guys can see. The thickness of the shank hasn't changed. But I'm going to change my wheel from the very fine to the fine. So let's go ahead and try to get rid of that hole again. So again, the hole is right here. It's a really deep one. Do you have a loop? Do you know where my loop is? Oh, cool. Let me show you guys how deep the loop is. Yeah, let me show you guys how deep the loop is. How deep the hole is. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Kristen, can you guys see that? What does that look like? Yeah? It's pretty deep. So, let me keep going. It's going to get a little warm because you're moving metal at this stage. And I think we're about done. Yep, there we go. Alright. So it gets a little warm because you guys, you know, we actually moved metal. But I want you guys to see. Okay, so I'm going to point right here. That's where it was. You see how there's no hole anymore. Can you see that, Yarrow? Help me out here. Help a sister. No. Here, let's do that. Okay, so it's gone. It's gone, you guys. And look, the thickness of the ring is still intact. That's amazing, you guys. So we'll keep going. So I'll just stay on the fine. We're fine. We're fine with the fine. And we did all that already. Oh, here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side again. This has all these deep marks right here. Well, that was something to learn. So you see, well, this was a lovely casting, wasn't it, guys? Lovely, very high quality casting. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to do, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my felt wheel. As soon as I find it right here, my felt wheel, and I'm going to follow with my green brush, and I might touch up with my magic eraser. I mean magic buff, for crying out loud. Okay, I'll do this right now. So felt wheel. Yes, so Nicole just said she's following along while polishing a quarantine ring. So she's making, so Nicole Richie is actually making a quarantine ring. So she's promised that she's going to post it. So she's actually polishing that ring as we speak. So when she's done and she's going to send me the picture, I'm going to post it and you guys can see what she's working on literally as we speak. So thanks, Nicole. Good luck to you. Okay, so you guys, I'm pretty much going to polish everywhere. But let's go ahead and polish that area that had the porosity. Because everyone thinks that once you remove porosity, once you polish it, it comes back. And guess what, guys? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Porosity, not here no more. Goodbye. So go ahead and clean that up. So follow all. So the reason why I don't rely on the brushes to do this area is because I want it really nice and crisp. Do you see how the light follows, you guys? You guys see how the light follows? You won't get that with a brush, for example. And it's really quick. You just go zippity-doo-dah, and if you can't really see well, just roll it, and then you get that ridiculous fluid shine. Isn't that cool? Like effortless. You just hold it there, and it's nice. You can see it, and again, if you can't see what you're doing, just use a black Sharpie. It really helps. There, I'm done with that. Okay, so now remember that one little loop-de-loop I did? I'm going to polish it. Again, hold it right here and kind of feather it in like this. And there you go. Do you guys see that? How pretty that is? And then here too, go like, that's all you need to do, you guys. With the Scotch-Brite, you really don't need to polish it a million times over. It's done. And you see, guys, how it had like those little loops here? Those little domes? I'm going to touch the polish on those to kind of give it an extra pop of shine, a little higher level, if you will. Same with the side of the head. You can see how I kind of tilt it off to the side, kind of rock it back and forth. Wherever I can get a flat spot with the felt, I'm there. Okay, so you guys, I think, oh shoot, I forgot this side. So right here, I got to get this side. You guys see how dull that is? And that's the last of my felt. So then I'm going to, wait, what? Okay, hold on. We're not showing detail just yet. So that should do it, you guys. Let me just make sure I got all the... And it should be fairly clean, you guys, at this stage. It like, look how clean it is after the felt. You'll have some little chunks of compound here and there, but for the most part, it should be clean. You guys see that? You guys see that? Looks so pretty and fluid, huh? So from here, you guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the green brush. And again, to keep your green brush from getting gross, use like a little cloth to kind of kick it off, any kind of compound. Oh, you are so welcome for the tips. My pleasure. Do you guys know that what I just showed you is what I show big manufacturers. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know. I think this might be silver, but the original design of this is in white gold. I just think the manufacturer gave it to me in silver, because he wouldn't have given it to me in white gold. So a lot of these pieces that I get are from manufacturers. Believe it or not, you guys, they give me stuff. Like this is from James Avery. This is from James Avery. I had to show them. Look how many of them I have. These are all from James Avery. And if you Google it, you can actually see it. It's on their website. These are real silver. So go ahead and get into those nooks and crannies. We're good. Okay, so you guys. So hold on. Let me just show this. And I want to show, if you're going to do the bottom shank, since it's more flatter, I would recommend using the magic buff. Or a regular buff for that matter. So regular buff or a magic buff, and just a light little touch. Just glide right over. And I'm going to finish and I'm going to start answering questions. You guys see that? Oh, gorgeous. Hello. Hi. And so same with this side. Let me go ahead and do that side. Gorgeousness. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and look at what we did. Oh my God, I love it. So remember we had the porosity. It's not there anymore. La 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 la. So usually people who have porosity, yeah, they can take the porosity out, but once they polish at the polishing stage, whoop, it comes up like a little weasel. Pop goes the weasel. So, huh? Well, I want to show the after. Okay, here's the after. So yeah, you get, so but do you see what I mean by the fluid polish? That is the makings of some sexiness. And then of course you have all the polished in, wait, this way, wait, where am I? In the prongs, on the sides, all of that stuff. So you guys, and again, the shank that has no porosity. Look at that, up close and personal. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to stop for, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, there's no Botox here. Stay away. So you guys, really I don't. Look, see, I don't like to do that. Stop that. I'm going to stop for just a quick minute to hear your questions, and then I'm going to continue. I'll probably do this next. I don't know if you guys want to see. Okay, so go ahead. Questions.
Deanne's asking, does polishing an antique button devalue it? The Antique Roadshow usually says not to remove patina.
Okay, so Deanne is asking if polishing like an antique button will devalue it. Okay, you guys. This is like controversy central, all of this stuff. So this is how it works in the world. So for example, coin collectors don't want you to polish a coin because it'll devalue only because you are changing the original geometry, the shape, the design, and all of that. So when I show people, you can actually brighten up a coin, for example, with the green 1 micron brush, and I tell them, you guys, honestly, at this stage, it's just removing like the dirt and just bringing a shine. The minerals impregnated in this is just bringing up a shine to the metal. There's no metal loss, no change of the original look. And I've convinced some jewelry coin collectors that this is true. Now, when it comes to cleaning up the patina, you don't want to remove the original patina. But the patina is on the lower parts, in the grooves, and the higher parts are usually like shinier. So I would recommend, if you're going to do anything to kind of brighten it up, you can use the felt wheel just as a quick little touch-up to brighten it up. This way, if you use a brush, it's going to get into the patina, and that's where you don't want to go. You want to stay at the top levels. That way you're not changing anything, but just brightening it up and removing any kind of disgusting oxidation through all those hundreds of years. Now, there's one more other insider information I have. The owner of a big dry cleaning company, his name is John Magdasarian. If you guys watch Housewives of New York, you'll know that he is Dorinda Medley's boyfriend, that big fat Armenian guy. Well, he's adorable. I love him. He's not fat, not really, kind of. Anyways, he's a great friend of mine, but he does a lot of dry cleaning on vintage pieces. And he has a Jooltool to touch up the vintage buttons in all that hardware jewelry, because he says that they become very dingy through the years, and he uses the brushes and the felt wheel to touch those up. There you go.
Silver is plated with rhodium, or your process and no rhodium.
Okay, you're only, okay, so the question is, what process will remove rhodium and which will not remove rhodium plating on white gold? So all white gold has a plating, what?
Silver.
Oh, silver, whatever. Anything white has a plating of rhodium. Rhodium makes it look pretty, it looks like platinum color, it's just gorgeous. But everything here will remove rhodium, everything. However, the 1 micron green brush will not remove rhodium. I mean, if you did this 2,000 times and held it there for 2 hours, I guess just by friction alone, it will remove the rhodium. But for normal purposes, this will not remove rhodium. Next question. Okay, next question. They're yelling at me. No. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Jerry's asking, will the pre-polish, which is this color, remove the stamped design in metal? No, this is not going to remove the stamp pattern in the metal. And if you lightly touch it with the blue, this won't also remove it. But super safe is the 6 micron wheel. Next. Yeah, so Myra, the ring, I don't know. I'm sure the original is white gold, but for him to give it to me, I'm pretty sure it's silver. I don't know, but you know what? The weight speaks differently. I have to, you know what? Let me polish the inside later and see what is, if it's stamped. Yeah. Yes. So this is how you clean your. The question is, Kat says she keeps getting black and has to clean her felt disc. Okay, I just want to see if it says 14 karat or something. I don't see a stamp. Don't see a stamp. Hold on. Okay, so I polished the inside of this, you guys. I don't see a stamp. I'm going to actually have my dad test it. Okay, I'm overhead. Actually, I polished the inside. You guys have to see how pretty that is. I just used the felt wheel, by the way, with our inside ring mandrels. So, you know what, you guys? I don't know. I'm starting to think that, I don't know, if this might be, I know silver by weight, and this kind of has a little heavier weight like white gold. I'm going to test this. Okay, I'm going to move on. Okay, so if your felt disc is nasty and it's got all sorts of, weird things on it. So let's say your felt, mine is pretty clean, so I wouldn't bother with this. But if it's gotten gunk, here, actually one is a little gunked up, this one. Okay, so this one, you just put it on. Take any sandpaper, I repeat, any sandpaper, and hold it up against it. I actually have one of my aluminum oxides here, and just hold it and take it off. Now, if you don't want to use your back pad, you can use sandpaper and put it on like a piece of wood. I don't know what happened to my piece of wood yesterday. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So just a plain block of wood, whatever, just to hold it stable. Turn the fan on and hold it just so. And it'll take off any kind of extra gook. So I don't want you to do that too long. I want you to do it really quick, just to kind of open up those fibers. You don't want to sand it too much. And test it. Go ahead and run it. Give it a good amount of compound to start, like that, and see what happens. So like here. Oh, yeah, that's nice and clean. You guys see how that's cleaning up? That's good. And there you go. There you go. You see how clean that is now? All right, next question. Front cam. Hi guys, I miss you.
Yeah, Janet Robinson says, what do you use to clean up a piece after applying liver of sulfur patina?
Oh, when you have liver or sulfur, you know what I realized, you guys? This piece that I had worked on had liver or sulfur on it. Remember I cleaned it? Yeah, but okay, so this is a good little example of, same with this one too. This has liver or sulfur on it. You guys see that? So this is a good one. Now, if you have nooks and crannies and you kind of want to just leave a little bit of the sulfur, I used the scrubbies and then I polished over it. So I kind of got in there a little bit more. So let me show you guys. But if you just want the liver or sulfur to be inside, like these hearts, for example, you can just do the top part with the felt wheel. Where's that felt wheel? Here. With the felt wheel, we just use that one. Hold on. So let me do half. Let me show you guys a little bit of half. Look. You just want to do half. I'm going to show you the two differences. This will polish it up really pretty. You guys see how you can brighten up? And you see underneath is still that patina look. So you just have more of like a contrast, for example. Wow, this is really crappy. Oh, Leslie, thank you. I tried. Okay, so let's say you don't care about the high polish and you want to just give it a nice smooth satin finish. The scrubbies are really nice, whether you use the fine or the, or the very fine. You see how these work? This is also pretty. Let me do that center. Hold on. You guys see the difference? So if you want a smooth satin finish and yet have that patina underneath, or if you want that high polish, it's up to you. And again, I used the scrubby when I was cleaning up the, what is it? What do you call these? The leaves. Or, see? Because it kind of smooths them over, and then I ran a high polish over it. That was a good question. I like that question. Because a lot of people use liver sulfur. A lot of people. You see how it just, so you can, there's a few different ways to get to that destination. You know, there's a few different ways to get to that destination. Does that help? And of course, you can touch it up with a brush. Let me touch that up. Hold on. Go in there, kind of bring it all together with a brush, so on. So you see how even the brush won't get in there, but it gives a more, I would say, a cleaner polish, but there's still liver sulfur in there. It just depends, you guys, how much contrast you're looking to do. Some people like a little to show, the different, design to pop in contrast. Some people like it to look like it's been sitting in liver sulfur for 20 days. I don't know. No. So the patina, you guys remember, you're dealing with, you see this name? They're not desired around this coronavirus issue for nothing. They got some good stuff. Their stuff isn't going to gunk up. So patina is not going to gunk up the wheel. Don't worry. But remember what I told you guys yesterday. If your brushes get dirty, they're going to get dirty from the oils in your lotion, things that you use, even your hand oils. Just grab, hell, I don't even have thing. Just grab, I want to dirty this one. Hold on. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Just grab some water, run it at medium speed, even slow, and clean it up with your nail, a washcloth, a pen, anything to push up against it. Do you guys see that? There you go. You guys see? All that dirt. And you can actually go into the dryer section and actually dry it a little, and you can actually see it's still dirty. Side view. Okay, you see that? It's still dirty. But for the, wow, it's really dirty. I have dirty wheels, but as you can see, dirty wheels work just fine. And my wheels have to be the dirtiest of all, by far. They've gone around the world and touched everybody's rings, lotions, oils, dirt, scum, who knows what. But if mine still work after all that, good to go, you guys. And next, okay, I'm gonna. Yes, rhodium will be removed by polishing, but your safest polishing method to not remove rhodium is your green brush. Green, green, green. All day long, green brush. So like when someone comes up to me and they've got like this 10-carat diamond ring, 100% I know it's rhodium, but I want to spruce it up and shine it up. This is my go-to wheel. You will not harm a stone. You will not remove any rhodium. No one will get mad at you. It's the safest bet. So sometimes I just do this over like the whole like area where there's design, the stones, the prongs and everything. And then if the bottom of the shank is really scratched, that's when I use my felt wheel with the compound. That's my secret recipe at the shows. I do that like maybe 100 times at JCK. Yes, so if you just cut the copper pipes, oh, you're going to love this, Judy. So actually, I have a pipe. Where's my copper? Oh, the one time I want my copper. I don't know what happened to it. I just saw it too when cleaning. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. But here, I'll get you something. Oh, copper ring. There you go. Here, this is very similar to, so I don't know what you want to do with that copper tube. My idea is the copper, you might want to kill that sharp edge on the outside. It's up to you. You have the Trizac that you can do. You can use the purples in the different grades. And of course, you have the felt wheel that you can use. So if you want to get rid of that sharp edge, you might want to use one of the purples. But this is the method in which you should do. I just have the Trizac on here. So like if you want to clean that up, you can just go like this and get rid of that sharp edge real quick. And what's nice is they run true the second you put them on. You don't have to like fix it or do anything to it. It's already done. Here, you want to clean up the rest? You can just totally go in there. Look how long. And remember, you guys, I have to really reiterate how smooth they run. Oh wow, look how pretty that is. It still needs a little bit more because it's very rough in there, but you get the idea, right, Yara? Oh, wait, let me get my fingers out of there. Yeah, it still needs a little bit more sanding, but you get the idea. And then from there, of course, you can go to the polish. I just have the felt wheel on. And remember, once you get it, you guys, you just put a good, sexy amount of compound. I don't know why I said that, but it's Friday. It's Friday, yay! Okay, so you just hold it right there and just push downward, and it'll just give you a quick polish. I'm just going to do one section, and then you can roll it around and if you're going to do that, but for the most part. Let me see what we've... Oh, hello. Hi, people. Wait, where am I? Oh. You get my hand out of the way. Oh, thanks, Yarrow. So you get a quick little polish right there. You guys see that? Yes, so the question is, if there's black on the piece, does that mean there's too much compound? It depends. The second you touch it, if it's black, let me show you. If it's black, the second you touch it, let me try something. Hold on. Okay, this is a good example. Yeah, so this one still has compound on it. You guys see that? But after I'm using it a few times, do you see how it's turning black? Things are not as I would like them to be. I got some black. But if you apply the compound, look at the difference when you first touch it. You guys see that shine? You don't get that black. If anything, it's going to smear the black away. Are you with me? So the answer is, the second you touch it, if it's black, you don't have enough compound. You need some of this, baby. If you're working on it and it's got a lot of black, then maybe you have too much compound on it. That's the scenario. But remember, when you're working on it with compound, try to be like, I want to say, where's my pen? Oh, try to like compartmentalize. Like polish this section first, then go to this like 2, and then this one 3. Does that make sense? Hold on. So this is 1, 2, 3. So that way you push the compound away. So here we're at number 1, watch. Now I'm going to hit it at 2. Now I'm going to bring it down and 3 is gone. Do you guys see that? Wow, that was a good tip, you guys. I just want you to know what I just told you is what professional polishers won't tell you. Okay, so the question was, here. So the question was, if I have black on the piece, do I have too much compound? The way to answer that is when polishing. So the second I touched it and it created a black look, that means I don't have enough compound. But if you're working it and it's like black smear everywhere, that means you have a little too much compound. But what I just showed you about the 1, 2, 3, let me do that again. Remember 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. You guys see that? So I did a 1 and a 2 and a 3. What happened? Overhead guts. Okay, bring it to the front. Okay, so overhead is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to hit it here first, 2, 3. And it's going to show you how to smear and kick off all that compound. This is a really, like, you guys should take notes, take a picture of what I'm doing. This is like what professional polishers don't want you to know, because then you can take their job. So we're going to hit it at number 1, go to number 2, now work our way to 3 and push off and drop it. You guys see that? You see how I kicked everything off to the side right there? And if you want to continue and get rid of all that, just kick it right off. And shove it right off. There you go. You guys see that? That was pretty good, actually. What? Okay, put my thumb underneath. You see that? And then it all the way across. And you can even do this too. I'm going to do something exciting with this. I don't know what, but I want to do something. I don't know. So like even if you wanted to get into like the really hard to reach areas, make sure your Scotch-Brite has like a good sharp corner to it. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Myra. I love you guys. Myra says she loves all my trade secrets. You guys see that? Good. Take notes, you guys. This is some valuable stuff. I'm telling you, some jewelers will never tell you that. They'll make you suffer. Yes. You guys see, I'm kind of doing this so you guys see, like if I had a bezel, how I would do it. Like see if this was like the bezel. Kind of doing this so you guys see my hand action. Does that make sense? Wow. So you guys are going to go like this. So start here. See how I rock it back and forth? You can go over it once you rock it. You guys see that? Keep going. You guys see how I do that? How you get that fluid finish? Same goes if the surface was lumpy. But see, what I love about these Scotch-Brite wheels, besides it giving this amazing finish, you see where I hit it here? So if this was like my purple, for example, you're going to get a deep mark right there. But with the Scotch-Brite, it's so forgiving and friendly, it did nothing there. Nothing. Oh, you're so friendly to me. And so now we're going to hit it right here. Do you guys see where I'm going to hit it right there? I'll actually go ahead and darken that so you guys can see. So this is the spot I'm going after. Right here. Right there. So I'm just going to hold it here. Wherever is comfortable, you know, just make sure you have a good grip. So I'm not pushing hard. I'm just making sure I have good, constant pressure, uniform pressure. Just roll back over. You see that? So nice. And there you go. So what I want you guys to know is you don't have to make sure this is perfect. Like I don't have to make sure, oh, this has to be perfect. No. It's already blended it for you, honestly, you guys. Just to show you, I'll do half with the scrubby, you know. Let me show you a few things. So I'm going to run that slow, just to show you how smooth it is. Because if there was lumps and bumps, you would totally see it with the scrubby. You don't. You just hold it there, get all those. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Do you see how pretty and fluid that is? Oh, yummy. Now, if I want to polish it, we can do a few other things. Or if you don't want to use the scrubby and you have, or you don't have the scrubby, by all means, you guys can use your 220 grit. I don't want you guys to think that that's not possible. And that's great to get into the hard to reach areas. These are lovely. Look how pretty these are. Look how pretty that is. You guys see that? So, hold on. Let me just go ahead. Let me move that. There you go. So now, this side that I didn't touch, that had the Scotch-Brite, you guys see that? I am going to use my felt wheel, the one with a nice sharp corner. Do you guys see that? So some of them don't. Some of them are like a flying saucer. That's a flying saucer versus this one. Let me show you the difference. You guys see that? This has been used a lot by so many different people, and this one has a nice, crisp, sharp edge. I need that sharp edge to get in there. So if you guys need an extra one just for this purpose, it's great. I think, are they on sale? We just launched our new customer appreciation seal. And remember, I'm going to work on that corner, so put compound there. So you're just going to hold it here. Look, I just want you guys to see with the Scotch-Brite wheel, the second you touch, you should get a polish already. Do you guys see that? So it shouldn't be like a laborious task at this stage. The wheel prior really gave it a wonderful surface conditioning. That's why they're called surface. And look, do you see how I'm working my way to the right? I'm pushing all the compound away. You guys see that? Away. Right there. Goodbye, compound. And do you guys see the fluid? Hello. Fluid polish. Oh. And then again, if you want to get rid of that compound, just go follow the compound and get rid of it. Follow it again and get rid of it. And there you go. Just get rid of it. Okay, so that's a cool piece. Wow. So pretty. Really is. I want to polish some more. You know, some things just like speak to you with a shine, and some things just speak to you with what's it called? With satin finish. So listen to what speaks to you, because if it's pretty to you, most probably it'll be pretty to others. So yeah. Hi, Mary. Mary has a question. Are you gonna put that yeah. I know. And then this is the satin finish, which looks just as pretty. But I bet you if I did a contrast, this would pop better. Keep talking, Yarrow. Oh, I'm touching the edge. Okay, so Mary is okay. So Mary, wow, look at that, you guys. I did that little bezel. You guys see how you can do a little bezel? Oh, do you see how you can do like a little bezel, and then do the rest satin finish? Oh, that's dark, Yarrow. Well, whatever. That's shine, and then that this side is satin finish right here. Isn't that so pretty? So that's what we're talking about. Fine little details. Okay, so Mary asked a question about the wire. Which should she polish first when she's doing a bezel? So what was the question again, Mary? Yara, repeat, Mary.
It's you polish gallery wire first on a ring with a green brush, and then the rest of the bezel at the end with the felt, or is it the other way around?
Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, so let's do this. So if you have, let me see, don't I have any bezels? Where's that ugly ring? Okay, here. So let's say I have a bezel that right here. Okay, so Mary, I hope this answers your question. So do you see this this bezel? Okay, so if I do this bezel has some like nicks in it. So this is my process. Okay, ready? Are you listening? So the question is, she wants to know, should she polish the bezel first with the green brush or the felt or whatever? I don't know, but this is my process, you guys. Look, so I'm going to grab, where is it? Hold on one second. Let me find my wheels. Let me put me back together again. So I'm going to grab my fine, and I'm going to clean up, scratch eraser. So I'm going to clean up this, I'm going to get rid of this nick right here and clean up this bezel. You guys see that? There's that nick right there. I got rid of that nick. Boom. You guys see that? Okay, so do you see how the lip of the bezel I didn't even touch? You guys see that? Or the inside of this corner. Wait. So wait for it. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave the Scotch-Brite alone. It did its job. Thank you very much for your hospitality. So I'm going to take the felt wheel with a nice good corner. Give myself some compound on the corner and the face. So let's go ahead and do what we just did. We'll go over the area that we just did. So now I'm going to push this everywhere. I want to get into that corner. You guys see how I kind of got into that corner? Now I'm going to flip this around. Kind of give myself a little zhuzh, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing. So I was able to get even into that tight corner. Let me show this. So you see how I was able to polish into that tight corner? Right there. Now I'm going to polish this. Now I'm going to bring it in with the green brush. Give me a second. I'm there. So we're going to follow with the felt. Now I'm going to push all the compound off. And there we go. You guys see how I was able to polish that top part too? So now, let me get rid of some of the compound, whatever is left there. I like to get rid of my compound. Because if you just kind of kick off some of the compound, this won't get as mucked up. So now I'm going to use the green brush to get into all the nooks and crannies in places that I can't even see with the naked eye. So I know right here I need to get in, because God knows I can't get in there. So there you go. You see how I got in there with the green brush? You guys see how polished it is now? You guys see that? And then you can go over everything else you just did. Just really quick, and that should do the job. Okay, so even if the gallery wire is delicate, okay, to make it perfectly smooth, Mary, like I'm talking like if you really need to get a wire, for crying out loud. Here, there's a piece of wire. Where's it? Remember that wire I did on that on this thing yesterday? Like super, remember how I cleaned up that wire? You can do the same. Here, hold on. Let me pop this wire up a little bit. Here. You see that wire? You see this nasty wire right here? This one right here. I'm going to go ahead and blacken it so you guys can see. Right here. I might hit the stone in this process with my felt, but this is for demonstration purposes. I need to show Mary, I love you. I'm going to use the felt wheel. Remember, give yourself some compound on the edge. And so just hold it there. And I'm just going to glide over. It won't harm the wire. If anything, it'll bring it to a pretty polish. You guys see that? And look, that's how thin the wire was. I don't know how many gauge that is, but it's a pretty small millimeter. So, Mary, from here, you can go to the green brush. So, green brush, if you need to make it perfectly nice and even, especially a bezel, I would say glide it over the felt first and then hit it with the green brush. And look, everything else you can just touch up real pretty. Oh, and this is gold filled. Do you guys want to see what it looks like on gold filled, by the way? That's pretty. Okay, go ahead. See how it won't harm the stone? Okay, so that was a question by Mary. Now I understood the question. Yeah. Now I understood the question. Now I understood. So, well, Kristen can read too, you know. So we went to school. Oh, okay. So you guys, we're going to do our drawing soon. You guys, I just wanted to mention to you guys, I have launched a new customer appreciation sale going on. So some items that you didn't see on sale are on sale and something, whatever. It's a good sale. But we are now launching our new 4-inch, I repeat, 4-inch scrubby wheels. So if you have the 3-inch, to give you an idea of the different size, this is the different size. You see that? So you guys, these are available for pre-order. These are available for pre-order. So you guys, I don't know how many I'm going to have left in stock after the pre-order, you know, because already we just launched the sale yesterday and already people ordered. So you guys, if you're interested in the scrubbies, they come in all of the grades. I just don't have them right here in front of me. Go ahead and place your pre-order and we'll ship them out to you. But I did a pre-order because I know they're going to sell out. Anyways, you guys, hope that helps, you guys. And don't forget, you guys, we got the drawing coming up for the giveaway, Friday giveaway. So Kristen, oh, Kristen, that was smart of you. So you guys, I will answer some final questions if you got them trickling on. But for the most part, I want to do the giveaway. This is cute. Look at, you see, I told you. Look at how versatile these trays are. We are now using them, good thinking, Kristen, to do our giveaway. And you guys can actually see everyone who commented on our post today, on our video today, their names, your names are in here. So I'm going to give it a nice little mixy poo. Close my eyes. And I picked one. Who's the Diane Schnitska. Diane Schnitska. Diane Schnitska. Diane Schnitska. You are the winner. Diane, yay, congratulations. So Diane, I hate not pronouncing names properly. Diane, all you have to do is just let us know which size of the tray you would want, and it's yours. We will ship it to you for free. So this is the acrylic, this is the medium, and this is the long. So just let us know, and it'll get shipped out today, hopefully. So you guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. If there's any other good question you guys have, I will show you guys my answer. I really enjoy giving you guys my techniques. You know, a lot of people in the jewelry world, oh yeah, congratulations, what? So you guys, I love to do giveaways. So thank you guys for watching today. Don't forget, you guys, you'll always be entered to win. Everyone's name is in here. To show you proof, look, I grabbed another one. There's a Karen Miller's in here. Like everybody, I just need you guys all to know, Kristen is extremely thorough. Like Kathy's in here. Like everybody is in here. If you put a comment, your name is in here. So rest assured, you guys will always have a chance to win. Any other questions, Kristen? Before I sign off? So today I started at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. That means California time, 12:30, 3:30 Eastern Time. But you can always rewind and watch the playback. And what's great is if you're watching the playback. Oh, and I said Diana. I feel you, Diana. Diana is the winner. There you go. Yarrow fixed it. So, you guys, if you're watching the replay, or even if you guys want to rewind and see what I did, if you already saw the live show and have another question, put the question down below, and I'll answer you on Monday's show, for example. We'll catch you. Don't forget. Well, I'll get your answer. Oh, so Diana says she never wins anything, so she's excited. You know, every time I kind of pick something, I say a little prayer, and I said, you know, let me pick whoever needs it today. So that's what I always say. So, you know, our first winner said that she was going through an anxious period and a little depressed over all this pandemic that was going on. So winning my magic buff that day really, you know, changed her mood and made her so much happier. So I am grateful for that. So that's my little prayer when I pick a little name. It's not just I randomly pick it. I say a little prayer. Hope someone will guide my hand. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys here back on Monday. I wish you I repeat, a great weekend. And you guys, I encourage you to do something creative. You know, even if you don't want, sometimes people, when they want to start a project, they think that when they start, they have to finish it. If not, they're not going to start. I want to encourage you guys, if you're going to start a project, Don't think about the end. Just think about the beginning, the process, the enjoyment you're going to have in your creative. Because during that period of time, even if you stop, what? Fix my mic. Oh, even if you, stop for a period, you might have another epiphany, another idea. So I just am here to encourage you to just start something and see where it leads you. And just that alone will give you confidence, pleasure, and peace and harmony. So that's my wish for you guys for this. And of course, good health. Sending you good health and good vibes, you guys. I love you all. And you guys mean the world to me. And I appreciate you guys watching. My angels. You guys take care. And see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching.